Right, everyone, opposition fan preview with Jack, who's from our neck of the woods. You're going to have to explain that straight away now.
Well, there's not really much explaining to do. You're just all going to laugh, aren't you? The typical Man United fan doesn't live in Manchester, but yeah.
At least you're honest.
At least I'm honest. But brought up in a Man United household, support Man United. Nothing really more to say about that, to be honest.
Okay, right, let's get on with the game then, right. When you were looking at this, you were thinking Mourinho's going to get sacked, and you think Newcastle's the perfect game to go and get 3 points,
yeah.
And by God, we put the shitters up you in that first 15-20 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, after 20 minutes I was nearly crying. Honestly, I was. I don't know what the shape was that Man United originally intended to have, but whatever they intended to have, it wasn't there. It was the players just looked scared, intimidated. They're at home in front of 75,000 fans, and they're intimidated by a team in the bottom three. That's no offence to yourself,
yeah.
But a team as close, like a club the size of Man United, should not be like looking afraid. So
do you think that's a Man United problem, or Newcastle was sensational?
I think it's a bit of both. I think that it's not necessarily Newcastle because it's game after game, but I think Newcastle didn't help them out, and they did come out firing. And
probably should have been 3 or 4 by half time.
I agree, 100% agree. I do think that Man United were lucky not to be 4 down at half time. Like, I need to pick out one player in particular, McTominay. I don't know what he was doing. Like,
he's playing midfield then, because he brought Matter on, didn't he, to try and do a tactical switch.
But he was more or less playing wherever he felt like it. Like, he was meant to be playing in a certain position, but he was never there. He just looked like a lost little boy. Like, I think it was Mute who bullied him, absolutely bullied him, like, and just made him look really silly.
Second half, we've been describing it as Monopoly. You got the get out of jail card used.
Yeah.
You used to go in a lot more direct. You're getting a lot more crosses in, and it worked. We used to got quality at the end, and as the northeast bus goes past. But that changed for us. That changed for you. Well, we were looking at it and think that was the key thing for us. You went more direct, more pressure, a lot more chances, and one after another, you were scoring and scoring.
Well, yeah, I really don't understand why Mourinho is intent on playing this defensive style of football. I really don't. He's got the quality there to attack and hurt any team in the world. Like, the pace in that Man United front three, it could terrify any defence in world football, but yet he chooses to play defensive, and I don't understand why. And Kyle touched on it when we went to the Etihad last season. We went attacking, and look how fantastic Man City were last season. And we in the second half of that game, we showed them up.
You've got the international break now. When the games come back around, is that the way forward for you as a club? You've got to go attack and get it, because Mourinho and Benitez, both of them are seen as defensive coaches.
Yeah.
Do you want to scrap that and obviously go for it?
I think we definitely should, and I do think the international break, after that game, I'd say it was come at the wrong time for Man United, because I do believe that the way we won that game, more than anything, could have been a massive lift and carried that momentum into the next game. So I do think the international break's come at the wrong time, but yeah, definitely after the international break, I do think we need to start attacking teams more. But I've been saying this for a while, and it doesn't happen. We only start attacking teams when we're 2 down.
Finally, you're on a Newcastle fan channel, so tell us a little bit about us. That performance, as I say, first half was great.
Yeah.
Do you think we can kick on from that? And we've got a run of games now of no big boys for the next 10. So can we pick up points? Will we?
I believe you will. You have got the hard part of the season out of the way. You have had a really tough start to the season. So it's not really surprising, no offence, but it's not surprising that you haven't picked up a great amount of points when you consider the teams that you've played. But if you look at the way, even game 1 when you played Spurs, the way you played in that game was like really, really good, and you have come to Old Trafford with no fear. Like 10 minutes, you're 2-0 up. So if you play like that against the mid-table sides or the lower sides, you're gonna walk over a lot of them, especially at St James's Park. I don't see many of the so-called smaller teams beating you at St James's Park at all. So I do think they do really well.
Jack, thank you very much. Well done. Coming on.